Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Why it constantly is shutting down my mods, but I'll have to figure that out later. I did get the fly ring made last night, right before I cut the game off. I thought about it and I was like, maybe I should try and build this. So I went ahead and built it. I'm going to show you guys what the fly ring does. And I'm going to probably, in this game, go ahead and head over to Diamond City. For those of you who don't know, yes, I do have a couple mods. I have the limited edition mod, the manufacturing mod, fly ring mod, which you'll see that I have, unlimited carry weight ring mod, and boosted rings mods. I love all these mods. They work out great for me. Some people don't like playing with mods. I got that. I've done playthroughs before that aren't videoed that I died multiple times and I wasn't using any mods and I hated life. I've only just gotten into the mods, so sorry if they're not like 100% or I seem to still screw up, but I'm trying to figure this game still. I've had this game forever and a day, not gonna lie. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the game. And let's jump into it. My character, I leveled up like I've leveled up pretty quickly. Part of that is part of a couple of the rings give me more experience. Idiot Savant helps. No matter what playthrough you're doing, Idiot Savant is good to have. But those of you who don't like Idiot Savant, which I don't know why, it gives you extra XP. For doing anything, just walking can give you extra XP. I've been walking before an Idiot Savant came up, just because I entered VATS and exited VATS, because I thought I heard something and it didn't have anything. And that gave me like 15 experience just for it. So, we're back here. Sanctuary Hills, yeah, I got lazy. I laid down mattresses for everybody. I didn't really care. So, I have the ring equipped. I'm going to show you guys what the ring looks like so you can see what I'm talking about. Fly ring, let's take a look at it. Looks like your typical ring, just says fly ring. To build this, you need jet and gold. Now, what this is going to do is literally, you can fly. That's all it does. Now, if you're not in power armor or don't have the free fall, you will get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. That's gonna happen. Trust me, watch. I will show you. I'll jump up. I let myself drop. Now my leg's crippled. So, now, some people are wondering about this.
Hey,
now, this is something I don't understand. If you talk to Codsworth or if you talk to Codsworth,
yes.
Your thoughts?
ask his thoughts.
Mom. Not one bit.
That was all I had.
All right,
Then, well, I don't know how I did it. I was talking to Codsworth, and for some reason that helped me. So, yeah, there we go. Now it's back. Okay, well, now, what was I needing to do around here to help improve the lives? One thing I will say, it's best to go ahead as soon as you get that set up, that little radio tower, set up scavenging station, because I hate Marcy Long, I put her on it. I'm an asshole, yes, trust me, I know. What is she doing? She's supposed to be scavenging. Oh, she is scavenging. So far, I already have all my people assigned in different places. Yeah, I'm about to get in the T-51B, seeing as I've upgraded most of these, but that also reminds me to see if we can do any more upgrades. T-45.
And I should know.
No, I don't have the adhesive I need. So, for those of you wondering, I'm going to go ahead and take off my character's helmet and that crap and just scrap and sell it as soon as I can. My character is supposed to be a messed up Harley Quinn. Essentially, I'll show you her face if it allows me real quick. Yeah, she's supposed to be Harley Quinn. She's got a busted up nose and some busted up lips. hence the term I chose to have the Joker on it, just so I could have a little bit of fun with it. Forced smile, and her nose looks like someone cut her nose wide open. I'm still wearing the vault suit. We'll go into that real quick so you guys can see. The vault suit is insulated. As soon as I can. Yeah, I need some more stuff. I don't have any upgrades yet for that. I do have a couple fusion cores. Now, something some people have been wondering about the game. Fusion cores. They are good to have. Fusion cores are great. Starting off, you're not going to have a many of them, though. And if you're sticking with Codsworth actually likes it when you modify... Oh, I don't have any of my fusion cores in me. Huh. Isn't that great? Well, looks like we're leaving the T-51 behind for a minute. So, we are going to fast travel down to Cambridge. As you notice, I am not going to do all aboard Mechanical Menace, Vault Tech, or the first step. I am going to strictly only do Brotherhood of Steel missions in this gameplay. I'm going to Cambridge just so I can go to Diamond City from there. So, we're going to go ahead and fast travel down to the Cambridge police station. I wish I could find more power cores down here at Cambridge. That would be great. But since I can't find any, sucks to suck, but that's what it's going to be. So, now, I'm going to go ahead and use the fly ring to just fly over there. The only reason I'm going to Diamond City is because I need to get my hands on the carry weight ring. Because while I'm in power armor, it'll still allow me to carry a ton of weight. Which is a very good thing to have. So, now that we're at Cambridge, let's go ahead and look at it, which way we're facing. Okay, as soon as I'm facing... Okay, yeah, some people are like, oh, that's cheating, you shouldn't do that. I really don't care right now. I'm just going to fly over to Diamond City because that'll be the easiest way to get over there from here. And also not get shot to pieces because there are a lot of enemies. But, you know what? Actually, forget it. Just so we can get the experience and destroy a whole bunch of enemies that I just don't like them. And I'm going to have to kill them off anyway. Oh, boy. Yeah, went too high. One thing about the fly ring and most of the other rings like that, you do have the issue that your character, if you go up too high and you let off that jump jet and you think you're just gonna float on down, just as you saw right there, you're in for another surprise, because you, my friend, are going to come crashing down. So, now it restarted me here. So, you know what? Okay, sorry about that. I was eating a cracker and I was about to cough real bad. So, yeah, Red Rocket. I went in, drained of all supplies possible. I may send Sturgis over here and actually set him up as a scavenger, just so I can use Red Rocket to scavenge stuff. But we're going to continue on where we're going. But seeing as how I decided to, I'm just going to run. We're just going to run all the way to Diamond City. I'm limited on ammo and everything, so this should be very interesting on whether or not we actually are able to make it to Diamond City in one piece. The old saying, "God help me," is a little bit incessant, but in this area, it's worth it. So last night we were able to pick up and finish Paladin Dance's first mission for us. And I hate bobby pins. And trust me, in real life, I've actually used bobby pins. Wow, I've never heard that sound. Guess we're about to be in a fight if I don't hurry this up. It's so close. You get a lot of randomized loot in Concord, or Concord, as the game wants us to say it. Their correct version, which I still don't understand that. So, hopefully this time we get it. Are you kidding me? Finally. Okay, we're just gonna take everything. That was really the only reason for that. Okay, so we are gonna continue on our way to Diamond City. There are quite a few things in Concord that you can find. I killed off all the raiders in the last video for this part, where we were just getting Preston Garvey and doing all the mess that we needed to do. So we need to go this way. One thing that I will say, there are a lot of areas in the map that you cannot get to without flying. So to have a character with the fly ring mod, you can actually get to those areas very early on in the game. Even though these do say burnt textbooks, this is a church, so I'm kind of figuring all the burnt textbooks in here that we find are not textbooks. They're Bibles, which would make sense. But I do like to go ahead and find everything I can. I'm a scavenger in the game. And at the end of the day, picking locks and everything still gives you a little bit of experience. It gives you a little bit of experience, so it's worth it at the end of the day. Okay, I really don't like locks, especially not these. These expert locks and master locks are so finicky. In the Fallout games, they will make you go insane.
Got it.
As I was saying in my other games, collecting scrap, especially gold, will save you in the long run. Anytime you have a chance to pick up gold scrap from your settlements, please do grab it, because I promise you, it will come in very, very handy. Gold scrap is one of the most handy things you can get your hands on. Now, I did, in my last game, my original First Play game, I destroyed this little cafe down here. But in this game, we're leaving it active, because it could work for a trade stop if I need to pick up supplies. And oh boy, there's radiation. Great. So, see if we can't figure out where that's emanating from. That might help us. Might be an item. Oh no, that's not an item. That's the red storm. Which, as much as I've played this game, I've tried to discover ways to get the red storms to not affect me. It's impossible. No matter what you do, if you wake up and there's a rad storm, you're gonna take rads. Just take some rad away, you'll be set. Now then, you also do have the traders who
Thanks
I
for
helped.
helping us out with Trudy. You did good. Now,
I don't care. All he does is sell chems. He got her son into Jet and turned her son into a major junkie in this game, which is kind of screwed up knowing what he was doing. He gave her son a ton of Jet, got him hooked, and then decided to try and pressure her. I took all of his caps and then helped him. Oh yeah, this trailer, I actually never noticed this until today. But this trailer apparently has some good gear in it. We're about to find out, because I've never actually opened the dang thing. So if we can actually get it open, we're gonna figure out if there's actually some gear.
Nice.
Knowing my luck, there'd be a ghoul. But there's not. Okay, there was a couple good little weapons. Tactical 45, pipe pistol too. That's not bad. Yeah, but like I said, I had never opened it because it just never caught my attention to do it. So now it's open. And honestly, it was just what I expected. Random scrap that you can pick up anywhere, but sometimes that random scrap might help you because there was some ammunition in that loadout too that I had that I just found. We're gonna go in here. I like to use everything possible. I like to find all the items, which a lot of people think is a waste of time. Though I am doing a Brotherhood of Steel run, I'm gonna have a few settlements, mostly Sanctuary. If I can help another settlement and use them, sure, we'll use them. But that'll be the only time. Okay, so as we all know, we do have enemies coming in. Lexington is full of enemies. There's really no way to avoid them all, so we're just going to try and skirt it and not get shot up. Yeah, I could have fast traveled. Okay, here's the Corvega plant. We are going to avoid that this far until we have a mission that leads us there. Okay, sorry about that. My controller just decided to die on me. And this controller's about dead too. Apparently I did not plug the crappy thing in. Crap. Sorry about that, everybody. Give me 1 second. Okay, and we're back. I am so sorry about that. I did not mean to drop my controller like that. Yeah, I forgot to plug in my dang charger. So, now we're back. Okay, let's continue with what we're doing. As I said, we're gonna avoid the Corvega plant. Sounds like somebody just launched another mini nuke somewhere. And I'm gonna avoid Corvega. Corvega, as we all know, is crawling with tons of enemies. And they're all raiders. They're pretty low-leveled characters, but they can swarm you, so I'm going to try and avoid that right now.
This is all much more exciting than domestic life, I assure you.
Okay, Codsworth is getting annoying. Okay, yeah, if I go into a corner like that, I'm just going to jump jet. That way I can just get over it quick. Okay, so I don't really want to have to deal with all these raiders right now. Yeah, I do have the mods running, but none of them really increase your character's like abilities as much as people think they do. And we have some people getting shot at. Raiders. Ain't that fun? Oh, look. Yeah, this is actually one of those random encounters. Each one of the, all of these, ghouls you'll find are actually your old neighbors that did not make it into the vault. They turned into ghouls, and from a lore standpoint, that actually is pretty good that they actually stuck together. This is one of those random encounters, but it can happen quite a few times in the game. That you will actually find these ghouls. These are your neighbors, so despite you killing them, that means you're murdering your own neighbors. Shame, 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 shame on you. But they do travel in a pack, which makes it a little difficult to continue fighting them all the time. If you're extremely low levels or just starting out and they happen in the Sanctuary Hills, which can happen, they will probably screw you up. So we are going to continue going down to Cambridge. Well, first we're going to explore this little building. Little crashed out building. See if we have a name for it. The pharmacy. So maybe we'll find some drugs. Maybe we'll find some good drugs in here. Looks like not much though, because it's already been raided out a million times. One thing in the Fallout game that some people don't understand: spawn rates. You do have times where items that you've already looted from an area actually will come back. Like, I could come back here after a month time and probably catch every single one of these items again. And that would actually be very helpful later on in the game, that you can actually still get your items back that you left there by accident. So what is that that's telling? Oh, College Square. That's right. We gotta we gotta deal out College Square real quick. So I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's cheating. Why would you do it this way?" The way that I want to do it is the way that I want to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump jet up to the rooftop and just use a pick-off technique to pick off all the enemies real quick. Yay for lasers. And of course, we cannot forget about Codsworth down there. those of you who don't believe it, could you not see Harley Quinn doing something like this? Now, once you build the robotics workbench, which will come in handy, and we'll go over that a little bit later, you can actually upgrade all robots. Which, in the long run, does come in quite handy. So, you could actually make Codsworth into a beast. And that isn't a joke, because a lot of characters have quite a bit of power behind them. You can later on in the game turn robots into synths. I don't really know about that because I have never actually done a true Institute run. Oh great, and we have more feral ghouls. We'll just see if Codsworth takes care of them if they come to us. And Codsworth is... I'm trying to do, in this run, every character that you can run into that you can possibly use to, that you can use as a companion, I want to get all their companion perks. Okay, so now that we've cleared out the outside of College Square, looks like we're not done yet. So, we have to actually go down into the College Square station and play fun with the feral ghouls down here. Give me 1 second. Oh. We are not going to do this yet. It says we have a ghoul down here, but I don't see him. I'm gonna laugh if the ghoul's actually inside of here, because I have actually seen that quite a few times. Yep, he was, and he was a reaver. Codsworth really does get in the way of too much sometimes. So we're going to look and see where we need to go. Okay, we need to turn this way and continue down. Now, the only reason I am going to Diamond City, I will say again, is strictly to be able to capture the carry weight ring And that is the only reason, once I have my carry weight ring and to use it as a fast travel location, I will no longer be using it. I will use it only as a trading post. Mr. Handy model. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and reload real quick. So, now that we're finally closer to Diamond City, this is the wreck of the USS Riptide. It crashed. I'm thinking that what ended up happening to it was the fact that while that they decided that once the EMP blast went off from the atomic bombs, they did not realize that that meant that they had no GPS and they lost all power and they crashed into the bridge. So we're going up here to Diamond City, which is under attack. Now see, we could just allow the mutant hounds, don't let them get near you. They have a lot of bite.
Well, hello.
I love the reactions the super mutants do when you shoot them in the head. They're just like, oh, he hit me. Okay, so VATS is failing me. That's the super mutant we need to kill.
That about takes care of that. Something broken.
So we're just gonna jump jet up here real quick, because since that super mutant had a flamer, I don't use the flamer weapons very often. But having a flamer will actually come in handy in quite a few missions. Personally, I think the flamer is just a sad sap's way of winning. Then again, some of you say that about people who are using mods. So, I mean, everyone has to give and take what they can give and take.
Excuse me.
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of gal.
Okay, so now that we found Diamond City. Well, we found the guards for Diamond City. And this actually attack happens nearly all the time. There's nothing you can do to stop it. If you're in the area, you can help them. If not, you can just leave them there and let them fight. More often than not, for good karma, even though that doesn't affect you in this game play with Fallout 4, you can help them. The one thing that I have noticed in the Fallout 4 world, you do have to be careful about what moves you make. Because if you piss off enough people, you will be unwelcome in an area.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Diamond City, as you can imagine. iBot.
Hi.
See, you got one of those fancy Volt suits. Those one-size-fits-all.
I wish you could respond to him. It would actually be funny to see the different things.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry. But Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Open up. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Funny, Cosworth does not
Who
have
let you
a
back
reaction.
inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Yeah.
This
We're gonna
really isn't
stay on
any
that.
of my business.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
What are you two arguing about anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My baby boy, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? You hear that, McDonough? Is Diamond City Security just gonna stand by while a mother searches for her infant son all on her own?
No, don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
I guess we'll see.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I
As
have
we
an
can all
idea for an
tell.
article you'd be perfect for.
Piper ain't happy. And McDonough, he's a little, yeah. McDonough tends to be a little harsh towards her because he just doesn't like her. So right now the current status of Diamond City is it's all screwed up.
So, this is the famous Diamond City. I suppose I hope to find one of a gem in a dusty home base. Civilization in the flux.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his. Her and her perfect hair.
The mayor's secretary. Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing. What is it? I'm tired, dear.
Hey there.
Okay, so we're in Diamond City. This was the carryweight ring I was talking about. Oh, there it went. Okay, so once I equip the carryweight ring, you'll see my inventory. I'm at 13,000. So when we add the carryweight ring, jumps up to over 100,000. I can carry anything I want now.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Excellent.
Okay, so they don't have very much, and in my first playthrough, I actually murdered the robots. I couldn't figure out how to get away. So we're gonna just sell as much of this mess as we can that we don't need. I don't like night vision weapons, they're just annoying. Shock batons. Well, I don't really use melee weapons in this build. Don't need that one then. Combat rifles are really good to have, and sniper rifles are really good to have in this game. So we're gonna go and get rid of the hard hat, the harness, and pretty much anything that we cannot use. I just get rid of it immediately. No, not the wedding rings. There are special mods you can actually buy. You can actually download. I don't know if you have to buy them. I know on here you don't have to. But if you do get them, they actually allow you to they allow you to put on both of the rings. And while you're actually wearing both rings, you can come up with you can actually use them quite well. If you use both of those rings at the same time, it'll add you like a whole bunch of different upgrades when it comes to like carry weight and stuff like that. I don't really tend to use them just because it's one of those things. I don't feel the need for it. I do go ahead and sell most of my items just because I don't see a point to it half the time. Oh no, we did not mean to sell that. Give me 1 second so I can pull that back to myself. Vault-Tec lunch boxes. I don't really make mines, people. I don't make mines because they just bore me more than often than not. I do usually buy all the junk from these dealers because they help out quite a bit if you need to get certain stuff and you're not able to get it. Hopefully I don't end up having to come back here and annihilate all these guys, because I could really use their help a lot in this game. We are going to go ahead and get rid of all the mods that we made, just because there's no point in keeping them. I'm going to keep all the ammunition right now that we have, except for the flamer fuel, which, actually, let me go back and check the weapons. I don't think we have a flamer. If we don't have a flamer, which it looks like we don't, then we're going to go ahead and get rid of all the flame fuel. Some people like it. I don't really care about flame fuel. This build, I'm actually, since he's going to be a heavy, I'm going to rely on a lot of heavy weapons. Once I start getting those weapons in, then I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. We're just going to buy every single bit of ammunition that this guy has. 10mm, even though we don't have anything, the 2mm electromagnetic, we're still going to buy it. 5.56, 5, everything, I don't care. Those rounds that you can get, the, anything that you find you really need, you might as, and you see it, you might as well go and grab it. Some characters have unique items, like $488 caps for that is not a bad deal. Now, I did say something about the junk. We do have gold. So, since each gold is worth so much, I'm not keeping it. I will sell what I need in gold to be able to make back my money, and also make it so that they pay me. And some people find that a little irritating, that I don't do anything like what people think is considered normal, but it does not. It all depends on what you're wanting to do with the game. I do sell normally all of the purified water and stuff because I'm not going to keep it. When I go back over to Sanctuary Hills is where I'm going to plant the razor grain and slip beans if possible. Oh no, I didn't mean to sell my yogawi. For anyone wondering about the yogawi meat, you can actually get a couple good things off of those. Don't sell everything.
Rubbish.
I think Codsworth's jealous that there's another, that we have another one out here with us. That there's another Mr. Handy that's not trying to kill us. Which later on, you'll discover what I mean by that. Also, while we're in Diamond City, we're going to take a couple of these potato plants. Potato plants, we can plant these back again. The lore behind tomato plants. Oh, let's see. Why is Mayor McDonough? Let's see what this is about. I never saw this when I first entered Diamond City.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention. I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
Hey.
Trying to listen.
What's with you vault dwellers and those jumpsuits?
I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Well...
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be $100.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better.
Driving a hard bargain, huh?
Last chance. Make this worth my while, or I walk.
Got me by the short.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Now, Cosworth didn't like that. Got it. The whole point behind asking for more in this case is because you're going to be using quite a bit of your time in this game decimating everything.
Oh, hi. There.
Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why. Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi.
Well, there's no dead bodies, so this gameplay is not going to be like my last through, where I accidentally killed quite a few of the other idiots in this area, to the point that every time I'd come in here I'd have a body laying there and I'd just take all the stuff. Okay, so now that we have Diamond City, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm going to get filled with rads just for doing it, but screw it.
Shin, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why's a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much. Hey, would love to chat, but I don't have time.
Hi there.
Can't talk now. Some other time. I'm a busy man. Got things to do, people to see.
I love how he just walks in the radiator on it.
A real vault suit? Yeah.
Officer?
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. A combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you. Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem.
So, Shang went to sleep. The mission you have with Shang actually just has you go and grab a few things. We're gonna go and get our mission here at the Science Center, which you can go ahead and... The mission's pretty simple. She wants you to bring back bloat flag lands.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We've been talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
Aha! You do want to talk about it.
Oh look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. if you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there! Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yes! Love that enthusiasm! Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but you have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about?
X-rays.
No, not quite what we're looking for. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for
Yes, very interesting.
That's what science is all. Now it's...
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
Get the bloat.
Remember, bring...
Dr. Duff.
Dissecting a bloatfly can be fun. Just avoid getting stung to death, and you'll be a...